All right, class. This is a tutorial on the assignment called Interview with B-Roll Editing Assignment. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to use WeVideo um, to make a video that has interview with B-roll and text and a little bit of music. So let's get started. For this, I'm going to ask you to go to projects. This is my project. For you guys, you're going to click shared with me. So pretend like I'm clicking that. Okay, so you go to shared with me. You're going to see interview with B-roll. And if you're in A4, it's going to say A4. And if you're in B2, believe Video Studio, yes, you're going to see B2. So I'm going to demonstrate this with the A4 project. B2 will have the same files. We're going to click blank edit. Okay, so uh, you're going to look at project media, and this is video from a Adobe tutorial, and we're going to use it here to learn on WeVideo before we learn Adobe in the classroom. I don't have any exported videos here, but they will be in that folder when I'm done with it. So I'm going to just get the video started here. This exterior 1, 2, and 3, that's going to be our B-roll. Okay, so this is, we click on that, it'll play it over here. Okay, so um, this is B-roll. We're going to use this and mute the sound on it. It's just going to be filler in the background while the actual interview is taking place. So we have a bunch of interview clips here. I would expect that with the number of clips I'm giving you guys, everybody's going to have a very different take on how to edit it. Okay, did you hear that? He started talking and then he stopped and he talked to the interviewer for a little bit and the guy said it's cool, we can keep going. So we're going to cut all that out. People don't want to see that. We're just going to like cut right to the actual important stuff that they're saying. So okay, so this is how the world sensation that you know of as Ninja Sonic got started. Okay, so we're going to I got to drag it from here. It's different in Premiere. So here's a tip. Okay, when you click here, no, click here, you can make that big. You get the sound. You see your waveform down here. It's called a waveform. So when it gets loud, you get little bumps here, and when it's quiet, it gets really small. Okay. All right, so he says, we met through the community. Let's start him there. All right, and from this slider here, I can pull it and get right in on that. So because it makes a little bump here, That's where I want to cut it. This is the part where he says, I was just messing around. That's not true. Okay. All right, so let's see what he says there. Oh, so I cut it, but I can add a little bit more. Let's all right, let's get back in there. I want him to start that sentence. There we go. Perfect. So I saw that little quiet spot was right before his sentence, and all right, this is going to get a little advanced here. You don't have to go this far, but he repeated the same thing a few times, which I tend to do myself. All right, they met during rehearsal, so I'm going to cut that right there. He's going to repeat that a couple of times. All right. All right, so I'm just going to cut all that stuff where they just are repeating themselves. Okay, so I got to click on this. That little bump is when this guy starts talking. I'm going to delete this. Move that over. All right, so, yo, I know this kid. That's where we're going to end it. I'm going to delete everything else. We have 35 seconds. You guys are going to have to edit a minute. So I'm going to shrink this down here. And I'm going to hide my little window there. Going to, there we go. Find my clips. I'm dragging a box to select both of them. I'm moving them over. Okay. Now I have a jump cut right here. If you take a look, when I have these two clips together, one goes into the other, that's called a jump cut. All right, you see how it's a little jarring to see that? So we're going to find some B-roll to put over that. I'm going to bring that down right there, and I'm going to have I'd say you need at least 3 pieces of B-roll. Let's say 3. I'll go and add that in the rubric here. So if I bring this big, I'm going to lower the sound on this piece of, this is B-roll. This is on my, above my A-roll. I'm going to lower the sound on that all the way down so that the only sound I'm hearing is from the video 1 track. See, doesn't that flow a lot better? Okay, so that's adding B-roll to cover a jump cut. All right, now what if we thought, oh, that clip doesn't work too well there. I could bring that over. It's still muted. Take a look at this. Okay, we could do that too. So that works. I'm going to add text. So we're going to add a video track, and I'm going to call this text and titles. And I'm going to go to text over here. Let's find a good title slide. Let's make it kind of fun. How about a bada boom? We're going to call this Ninja Sonic origin story. You guys have wondered your whole lives about how Ninja Sonic came to be, didn't you? These guys are world famous. What jumps out a little bit? Let's use some Douglas colors there. Okay. Okay, we got Ninja Sonic origin story. Now, we want everybody to know who made this, right? So we're going to add a title, credits at the end. So let's find some credits. What does this do? Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's do that one. Put it over here on our title and text track. And that way, when we are moving this around and editing that, it doesn't mess our titles up. So let's double click on that. I'm going to change this to um, produced by Pablo Alcala. And you could give yourself what what any title you want on this assignment. This is a pretend assignment. So, but your name does have to be here because you know what? What if you're really good friends with, a classmate and you say, I don't feel like doing the work this week. Why don't you let me just turn in your video? Alcala won't know the difference. Well, your name's going to be at the end. And if you want to change that, you have to share it, reopen it, and all that. And I have admin access and I get to see who shared what with who. So there you go. Okay. So now we need some music, right? So what kind of music do Ninja Sonic make? Um, I'm going to go over here to the star. They have, this is a lot easier, and I'm going to change my parameters to audio, and I'm going to search for upbeat, see what happens. We are millennials. Let's see. I don't know about that. I'm going to pause it and find something while you guys don't have to sit here and listen to me wait. All right, class, I found this song called LL. Check this out. Okay, poor Ninja Sonic don't know that they're making this kind of music. I feel sorry for them. All right, we're going to add an audio track, and we're going to call this music. I'm going to drag LL down here. Now look at LL. LL is a song that is by Ninja Sonic, and it's just way too long. So we're going to cut it right about here so we can hear what the people are saying. Scissor cut, delete this, move this over, and when I do the drop down, see these dots right here? That lets you control the sound level of the music. So this is called ducking, okay? So it's going to get super low before it cuts off. I'm going to add another dot. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoa. Well, now they're kind of talking while the music comes in as soon as they start talking. So here's what we're going to do. We can fix this with creative editing. I'm going to do Control A. That selects everything. I'm moving everything over a little bit. Okay, I'm going to grab some more of the sweet B-roll we have. My media. Here's this of them walking. So I'm putting it here. If I put it on top of video one, it's going to mess up this track here. It's going to go right over it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut it to right there, and it's on the mute track, so we're not going to hear any sound from it. And we're going to move the music over, pull it so that it ends right when our world famous music artists start talking. Now let's see what that looks like. All right, that's nice. I would give that an A, but let's bring that a little bit more. Let's get that sound to kind of fade out while he's talking. Okay, let's try that again. All right, that's a little smoother of a transition. So if I shrink this down and I shrink this down, let's go medium size fries on that, medium size fries on that, and medium Coke. All right, so let's, can I bring this window up? Nope. All right, some applications you can make your timeline really big. All right, I'm gonna hide my tools there. All right, so this is what my roughly 30-second timeline looks like here. I have a little bit of B-roll with some music. I have the titles. Let's move that title up on top of that B-roll. All right, Ninja Sonic origin story. We got how they met. We got some more B-roll. We got the ending credits. You would have a third piece of B-roll in there. Let's throw something in. I think we've used that one. We've used, let's use this one right here. Now we can, if we don't want to mess up our other B-roll tracks, we can shrink that down from here. Nope, we still got to move it. There we go. But we're moving an edited clip of it. So there we go. I'll put it down on the B-roll track. Actually, let's move it over here. We can watch two B-rolls real quick. All right, that's how you edit interviews with B-roll. Aside from yours having to be about twice as long, this is how you would do it. Um, I'm not gonna Edpuzzle this so that you can fast forward and, get to the spot that you need, um, and, I'm here if you have any questions, so good luck, and, we'll be working on this for a couple of class periods. Thanks, guys.